I'm Jeff Trytko, a project manager at Grand Valley State University for a project called the Wounded Warrior Traumatic Brain Injury Project. We are pleased to announce a resource that's available to wounded soldiers in the Grand Rapids region. It was awarded to Grand Valley State University and has allowed us to partner with Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital. The program offers free rehabilitation services to the wounded soldiers who have been exposed to traumatic brain injuries or related combat within the last few years. Well, Grand Valley State University received a Department of Defense grant to specifically assist the wounded soldiers coming back from Iraq or Afghanistan with traumatic brain injury or exposure to those injuries. The grant has allowed us to partner with Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Mary Free Bed has a long-standing reputation for their treatment of traumatic brain injury and are very successful in the community-based healthcare model. The education that Grand Valley State University is offering to their healthcare providers is geared to assisting the healthcare providers know more in depth the population that they'll be working with, primarily the service members who are coming back to the stateside with traumatic brain injury and other related trauma, as the trauma received in combat is suitably different than what civilians usually encounter with traumatic brain injury or other injuries, and how they usually treat family in that manner. And so ultimately, the project is going to be aiming to assist not only the soldiers but also the family members, as they are actively involved in the treatment planning process when and where it's appropriate and available. Well, the services are not intended to replace or duplicate services at the VA or the Veteran Health Center. The purpose of the grant is to offer additional services such as driver's rehabilitation, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, on-the-job coaching, family and group support. And the purpose of this is ultimately for the wounded soldier to go back into their community and reintegrate, whether that's to serving our country as a civilian or in the military service. This project also includes a research component where Grand Valley State University will train the Mary Free Bed staff on military-specific issues with combat-related injuries. Wounded soldiers are eligible for this project if they meet 4 essential criteria. One is that they must have had military experience in the last few years and sustained their injury within that time period. 2, they must also have had traumatic brain injury or exposure to that injury through combat. The 3rd criteria, they must also have no pre-existing neurological or psychiatric conditions. Post-traumatic stress disorder, however, does not exclude them from services. And 4th, they must also speak English. The services may include physical, cognitive, and psychosocial services, and they are the treatment is customized to meet the individualized needs of the wounded soldiers. The one aspect of the project is that the services are provided at cost, or they're free to the soldiers that are eligible. So for more information, please call toll-free 1-888-736-0208 or visit the website at www.maryfreebed.com/woundedwarriors.